Hi, welcome to this video today. It is the 1st of November, it's Sunday, it's our weekly Forex forecast. Now, in today's video, we've got plenty of pairs to look at. There's some great looking risk-reward trading opportunities coming up next week in our view. And we have a really big impact event, which is obviously the US elections. That guarantees us big volatility, and hopefully we can turn that volatility into profits. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to go and take a look at the charts. But just before we do so, please do keep in mind it is my view as of right now. It can of course change in line with the market conditions and action. If you want all our trading techniques, our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 FX pairs, just click on the link beneath this video and you will get live access to our member centre. You can also follow our Facebook page and join our Facebook group of traders. Right, let's go and take a look at the charts. Right, first chart just in our member centre. This is Euro USD. I'll talk through my view in a little bit of detail in just a moment. I just want to show you another chart just very quickly. It's this one, and it's basically a chart of how speculators view the USD. Three key groups, and they're all short to varying degrees, with asset managers heavily short. Okay, now in terms of why are they so short, I'm sure most people are aware that the polls, the media, are predicting a comfortable win for Joe Biden, maybe even a landslide for the Democrats, which is bearish for the dollar. Okay, now I think that's pretty priced in. Now I think if Biden did win the election, the US dollar isn't going to melt to the downside. Okay, but what about two other eventualities? One, a Trump win. Okay, the result will definitely be closer than the polls suggest. In our view, we did a full video on this just a week and a half ago, which you can go and check out with all the reasons. Trump could easily win. I personally think it'd be a close result. If Trump wins, obviously bullish for the dollar. But if it is a close result, you do have the chance the loser will contest the election result, leave the US without government for several weeks or more, while the Supreme Court sorted out. Both sides have indicated they might dispute a close election result. That again would be bullish for the dollar. Okay. Now, in terms of will traders liquidate into the election, they're already heavily short. Caution might prevail just before we come to the result on Monday or Tuesday, and the dollar will get a lift. Okay, we shall see. Now, in terms of this chart, and for anyone who's followed us for long enough, the positioning is similar to 2016. And back then, you go watch the videos on YouTube, they're still there. We were saying Trump would probably spring a surprise, which he did. Okay, I still think he could do it this time. Okay, I personally feel that in terms of trading the dollar long, the risk reward is excellent. So let's go back to Euro USD. Right. In terms of the euro, we know obviously that the market is selling the dollar and buying other currencies. It varies from pair to pair. In this pair, what we have is speculators holding a 2-year high in terms of their long positions, okay, while commercials who are smart money hedgers are heavily short against them. This points to a major downside correction. The last time the groups were so opposed, we saw 1,000 pip decline in the euro, and we're looking for hopefully 645 pips longer term in this pair. And if we look at the price action, obviously you have the big move up here, which we expect is going to be retraced. But it's been mostly sideways for 3 months, hasn't it? Low volatility. But in terms of the price action last week, I really like it. We had this rally up, you stall, fall below one round number 118, then below another one. I think the speculators are actually coming out the market, and stops will be triggered and you get domino effect. The volatility will pick up to the downside, and hopefully we get to target. In terms of if Joe Biden won the election, the euro hasn't got much upside anyway. The fundamentals are just so bleak in eurozone, in my view, and my views haven't changed since I did my last video on the euro. So if you want more info on the fundamentals, you can go and check that video out. If I wasn't in this one, I would just be a seller, okay, below the 117 level, or if we went back up to 118, I'd sell back through the level. I think it's a good looking risk reward trade. Yeah, the euro has been boring for a good few months, but I think that could all end next week, and the US elections could be the trigger for some euro selling. Right, moving to my next AUD USD, and in terms of this pair, I really like the look of it. In terms of there's a clearly defined level of big support to sell through. It's this 70 level, which is a big weekly level as well. You can see how important it was on the way up. It provided resistance there, couldn't get through. Met resistance again in this zone, finally break free, then it's going to act as support. Big fall there, but we find support into the 70 level again there, and now we're sitting on it. We've come in early at 71.60, so I might take that out tomorrow at least half and then resell on the other side of the round number. Coming in fresh, that's the level I would use, 69.70. Okay, so clear of the round number, stop back behind this double trend line, and that'll give you around 4-1 in terms of risk reward trade. I expect the volatility to really pick up if this level breaks. We're looking for caution into the election, and if you get caution and risk off, the Aussie dollar tends to go down. So I'm looking for a downside breakout. And in terms of speculators, they have built up quite sizable long positions in this pair now as well. So yeah, the breakdown to 65. Another currency similar to the Aussie dollar, being sensitive to risk off, risk on, is the Canadian dollar, USD CAD here. And in terms of price action here, big move down, 130, big support. I don't think that's been broken since 2018, okay? Or no, 2016, I think it is. We bounce off the level, then we come down a bit, but can't get anywhere near these lows, sideways, then a blue there and another blue, kind of building up momentum. Again, we have an early trade in at 131.50, and we're above the 133 level now. I just think we just got to get above 134. It's the round number here. Go 134.20, and again, it's about the same in terms of risk to reward as AUD USD. Both good-looking trades. In terms of a few more dollar pairs, and I'll go to some crosses. Right, USD CHF. Now, in terms of this pair, I think we're getting ready to break out to the upside. And if we break out the upside, we should see a quick move up, hopefully, to 96. The reason I think we could see a quick move up is you can see it in my notes. Speculators are very short the USD. Their short positions are at a 10-year high. On the other side, the commercial hedgers, the smart money, they have a 10-year high in terms of long positions. You saw the dollar sell off here, kind of based here, and they just got little blue candles gently moving to the upside. But take out this level here. It's 92 level, round number. I would go 92.20 as per my notes, top left. See if you get the stop hit. And in terms of this pair, another plus 4-1 in terms of risk reward. I really like the look of it. Next pair I'm going to do, actually, when I'm do some more US dollar pairs, I'm just going to do some really attractive, lesser looked at pairs, and then we're going to shift over and take a look at some crosses. Now, let's have a look at our next USD pair, which is going to be USD MXN. It is a commodity currency. It is an emerging market currency as well. The emerging markets tend to really get hurt when you've got risk off in the markets. They've got a lot of potential if we get caution and risk off. And the dollar did attempt to rally there. Well, it did rally. Look at it, comes back, and then it finds support. And then we're just getting above this first level of support now, and we're coming back to test it. I'd go straight through the open if I wasn't in. And I think this has got really great upside potential. I think 23 may even run to 24. Just a really attractive trade. Emerging markets, I really like them. They are volatile. That's the reason I like them. You get big moves. You don't need big positions in them, so you can do fairly small trades and have really great profit potential against risk. So I really like the look of USD-MXN. I like the look of this one a lot as well, which is the USD against the Czech krona. And we're bearish of the euro, okay? Now, if you're bearish of the euro, look at the proxies, because the proxies will go down quicker, okay? So in terms of this one, we've already seen quite a nice move up, which we've got. We've now come back in again. We haven't had too much action over the last few weeks, but just a buy through the open, and then she should run up to 25. All the euro proxies look good sells on the USD. USD PLN, I'm not going to look at it, it's very similar to this one, but you can take a look at that one. I did pass USD knocker here, I won't go back to that one, but I'm going to show you USD SEK, which I really like the look of. In fact, the SEK has been one of the best performing currencies generally over the last 3 or 4 months. And USD does sell off, and we find support here, okay? Then you get big blue off the support level, big blue there, and now on Friday we're red. Again, just through the high, not the high, the open I'd go through, and see if she runs 950.10. There's a little speculator short this pair. If you start running to the upside, you can just tuck your stop in behind this first level support, okay? Really great upside potential in this one. The first target, it is about 4-1. Second target is obviously a lot more. So in terms of if you trade the euro, and I'll say this frequently, look at the proxies. You'll very often get better moves, smoother moves, because they don't have all the speculators that Euro USD has got in them that create a lot of noise and price spikes and so forth. Right, in terms of crosses, let's go and have a look at some. All right, we're on Euro JPY, and we think this pair's already confirmed a trend reversal to the downside. We're obviously very bearish of the euro, because I'm mentioning it when we were looking at Euro USD. In terms of the yen, we're bullish. Yen very historically oversold. And of course, the big plus in terms of trading yen trades is if we get risk off into the election, because the yen, safe haven like the dollar, is in fact number one safe haven, will gain strength. Now, even without a big move to risk off, I don't see much downside for the yen. Now, in terms of why I think this has confirmed a downtrend, is we've snapped the support level here, closed below it 2 times, okay? I think now we're going to see an accelerated move to the downside, or the trend of the volatility will pick up. I would sell through the low if coming in fresh, or you can sell back to first level resistance, okay? We've got a good early entry in this one. We've got about 270 pips so far, but there's the potential for 700 more. So I think this is now just really confirming that it's going to be a big downtrend. And I hope I haven't cursed the trade by saying that. We shall see. But yeah, going down. Where are we going next? Going to go and look at AUD JPY. And AUD USD, we're waiting for the breakdown. AUD JPY has done the breakdown, in our view, by taking out this support level. Big sell-off to it, rally off the level, trying to hold it, red goes through, 2 little blues, okay? In terms of selling, if you wanted to sell, you obviously sell a rally back to first level resistance, or just come in through the low. It's got plenty of downside, this one. It's given us 250 pips so far, but it's going to give hopefully a lot more. 73 is about 600 pips if we reach our target. We'll see. I really like the look of the pair. Where should we go to next? I'm going to go to a pair. Let's have a look at it. It's a GBP, GBP, AUD, and in terms of the pound, we're just generally bullish of it against all the commodity currencies, and it had quite a nice rise here, the British pound. Now we're kind of going sideways. I think it's a buy on an upside breakout. The tight stop, be it clear of the tail here, the body there, so behind the double trend line, looking for a move to 195. In terms of risk off, pound will hold up better than the Aussie dollar. And also, the Aussie dollar is just so overbought against many other currencies. I think pound more upside up to 195. Let's look at a couple of pairs to finish up with. This one is NZD, JPY. And I'm really liking the look of this. Let me explain why. Get a big fall there, rally back. You kind of make a quadruple top there. Candle action fairly erratic, but these candles here cannot get through the quadruple top. Red comes down, blue comes back to first level resistance. I would sell a lower open, downside potential against risk, really good. The NZD has been pretty firm in a number of pairs recently, and yeah, with risk off coming against the yen, yeah, I'd be a seller of the Kiwi. Last pair I'm going to finish up with is NZD CAD. Now, it doesn't really matter if we have risk on or risk off. In my view, the CAD is the strongest of the commodity currencies going forward. And you've got a big rally in the Kiwi there, just waiting for resistance to hold. And then if we break the round number support, yeah, basic going down to 84 in our view. If we continue to the upside, we'll just trail our entry and just wait for some weakness. Yeah, Canada, I think, yeah, definitely the best commodity currency going forward in terms of yields, in terms of how the commodity prices will hold up better in Canada than New Zealand and Australia. And I think it's kind of the safest of the commodity currencies in a time of risk off. So, yeah, quite a few pairs to look at. Be an interesting week next week. I'll probably try and do another video on election day if I get time. Obviously, you can follow all my trades in the member centre, and also you can email me any queries or questions anytime. That is the video now for today. Thank you for watching it. Take care and have a good day.